Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Mavs tonight. And, guys, what a great win. What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. They are now on a 6-game winning streak after this win tonight for the in season tournament matchup to qualify for the quarterfinals for the Los Angeles Lakers after this win tonight, beating the Mavs 129 to 119. And Austin Reaves, man, leading the way with 38 points for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Luka Doncic just a couple of scores away with 35 points for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight, guys, when it comes all said and done. And I just have to say, guys, what a great win. What a great win for the Lakers tonight, guys. They went in there and got the win in convincing fashion. And, it was all we have to say is thank you, Nico. Thank you, Nico, for Luka Doncic, man. I mean, we're still going to be thanking him until, Luka retires or something like that. Okay. I mean, it's going to continue to be the appreciation for Luka to be in LA, and of course Nico for just making the deal happen a couple of years ago, or sorry, just a year ago. Excuse me. So it was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. What a great win when it comes all said and done. And before I get into the team stats and what we saw from tonight's game and the good things, the bad things, everything across the board, please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. It's really important that you do so you'll be in the know of when I go live or when I upload onto this channel of any videos, YouTube shorts, whatever you want to call it on YouTube. Continue to show me love, support, guys. I really do appreciate it. And guys, thank you for 4,800 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I mean, we are 200 subscribers away for reaching 5,000 on here. So let's continue the trend. All right. Let's continue to share my live streams all over social media and my videos all over social media, all over the internet. Please do so. I really appreciate it. And let's continue this culture that we have, this community that we have on here. So once again, I want to thank everyone for joining me on ZSN. And after this amazing win for the Lakers tonight, guys, they are in a 6-game winning streak after winning tonight's win against the Dallas Mavericks for the NBA in-season tournament matchup when it comes all said and done. And just amazing. Amazing win for the Lakers, guys. Continuing to stack up wins as much as they can and still being competitive in the Western Conference. And, obviously being the, what was it now? They're the second seed in the Western Conference. I know it's so early to predict this, but they're there. They're in the conversation. So just a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. And get a rabbit with a comment on here. Lakers played San Antonio December 9th or 10th at Crypto. For sure. Thank you, Ghetto Rabbit, for telling me this. I really appreciate it. And that's going to be a good matchup for sure. And I think it's going to be a win. I think it's going to be a win for the Lakers, but you never know. I mean, the Spurs did beat the Denver Nuggets tonight. So they're the come up. They're on the come up for sure. So it's just a matter of time until we face them again. So you never know. Maybe they will get the revenge win or not. You never know. But hopefully the Lakers will show up in that matchup for sure. But Luka Magic will make a whole lot of difference when it comes down to that win for sure. So let's see. Clippers lost a 16-point lead and knocked the Denver out of the I mean, it was a great circumstance for the Lakers. I mean, they had to win tonight, and obviously with them being 4-0 in the in-season tournament right now, I mean, it is just destined for them to potentially win it again. But we just have to wait and see for that particular matchup for that end results really of how they will win that particular game for sure. So or that cup uh, for sure. So we just have to wait and see. But yeah, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. The Lakers are in a good situation within the in-season tournament, and with them potentially maybe winning the cup this year. But we just have to wait and see about that. But great win for the Lakers guys. They got the win in convincing fashion, and just what a good way for them to just start on this really strong start for them going on a 6 game winning streak. And it's just a really good uh, turn of events when it comes all said and done. Yeah, just a second, guys. I'm trying to look for something here. Actually, no, I'll do that later. Sorry, I was just looking at something, but there we go. So let's get into the Lakers win tonight with the stats. And of course, guys, I'm going to keep on saying it. Thank you again for 4,800 subscribers. We're 2,000 subscribers away from reaching 5,000. So let's continue it. Let's continue to love, support, share my live stream, share my videos all over social media and all that. So please do so. I really appreciate it. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So let's do all that. Continue to grow this community that we have here, and just continue this culture that we have. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers stats tonight. The wins that we saw from all of our players tonight when it comes to their efforts tonight. And it was tremendous performance when it came to the shooting efforts from this Lakers team when it comes all said and done. I mean, they were the better shooting team, obviously, when it came to the Mavs. The Mavs, there's no doubt about it. They are in a whole shamble type of situation, especially just, sadly due to injuries and just them not living up to expectations going into the season. I mean, they were all predicting that they would be a really good team to be competitive in the Western Conference, but at the end results, it ended up being not a reality that led to Nico Harrison being fired. Now, some people are speculating that he was going to get fired regardless because of the Luka trade, and once again, I'm going to continue saying this, and it's not just because it's the Lakers, and I just want to throw some a bit of what's the word for it, like leniency towards Nico, but I'm here to say this, guys, it is not his fault. I mean, this was a ownership GM decision from the higher ups to make this trade happen, and people will continue to blame Nico, but he was not the end all be all of this trade. The higher ups made the official trade happen, so blame the owners, not Nico, for this trade. But when it comes down to the Lakers' perspective, thank you, Nico, for the trade for Luka Doncic in exchange for Anthony Davis and a couple of first round picks, or maybe it was just one first round pick. Yeah, it was one first round pick and Max Christie. And, it was just a really good trade, a trade of the century, if you really want to say this. So it was a great win for the Lakers in this particular trade, but a win nonetheless tonight against the Mavs for the in-season tournament matchup tonight. And you guys, I'm just here to say this. I feel bad for Anthony Davis. I feel bad for Anthony Davis because, he's in a situation now where things are not looking good for him in Dallas. And, there's a lot of speculations that he will get traded and, because, it's just not the right fit for him. And obviously he wants to be somewhere that he is appreciated and wants to be, in a good situation. And, it sucks. It really is because, Anthony Davis was great for us in LA. And, even at the end, before he got traded, he was averaging 25, 27 points per game, giving us 15 to 20 rebounds a game, even during playing through injuries in the process. But when it came to it, guys, I mean, it's a whole different vibe when it comes to playing for the Lakers. But for someone else, it's a whole different situation. But at the same time, guys, it is a situation where the Lakers, in any given moment, in any team in the NBA, they would have pulled off this trade at any moment, and they've made it happen. And you have to do everything you have to do to trade for, or if Luka was on the table, you had to do whatever it takes to get him. So, and that's what they did. And unfortunately, I love Anthony Davis, man. He's one of my favorite players. I mean, he won a championship for us in 2020. He's a multi-time All Star, and he just MVP caliber guy when he was with the Lakers. And there was a couple of times that he could have won it, even Defensive Player of the Year at one point, but it's just wasn't. It never happened. But it sucks to see how he's dealing with injuries left and right. He's gaining weight. When it came to the Dallas Mavericks, and there's a history of that. I mean, obviously, I saw like a photo of what was it? A comparison of seeing Luka when he was fat, and then when he's joining the Lakers, he's skinny. And then when Anthony Davis was with the Lakers, he was so skinny, he looked ripped and all that. But when it came to him playing for the Dallas Mavericks, there was like a picture of him, having some weight on him. So, I don't know what the coaching staffs or the nutritionists are doing with this Dallas Mavericks team, but they need to change something up if they want to stay fit, and be competitive in the Western Conference. But it seems it's kind of like a trend, so they have to really look within the organization when it comes to taking care of their players. So, but if any given moment, if he does get traded, hopefully he goes somewhere that he is well needed, and somewhere that he wants to be. And I think there was a scenario where I saw that if he was ever going to be released, that maybe he would wind up back with the Lakers. But I think there was a moment where I saw that there's a bad relationship between the Lakers and Anthony Davis, and I hate to hear that because he was just such a great. There was great 6 years with him being with the Lakers, and it was just the fact that there's some talks that there's some hate towards one another. It sucks to hear it, but it is what it is at this point. But when it comes all said and done, I mean, hopefully, I wish Anthony Davis nothing but the best, and hopefully he just continues to stay healthy throughout his NBA career. But now, after that soliloquy, let's get into the Lakers win tonight, leading with Austin Reaves with 38 points tonight, guys. He shot lights out tonight with the threes that he made, went 6 of 8 from the three. Talk about a great performance from Austin Reaves tonight, guys. I mean, he was amazing tonight. 38 points, 6 of 8 from the three, had 8 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, he was sensational tonight on the offensive side of the ball and the rebounding side. I mean, he was sensational. He's going to get paid. He's going to get everything he needs. He's going to get all-star dubs for sure now. If ESPN and all of these news outlets, sports outlets are talking about Austin Reaves every single time the Lakers play a game, he's going to get mentioned for all-stars. So there's no doubt about it. He's going to get it. And once he gets it, the Lakers are all eyes on Austin Reaves now more than ever of getting paid. And, he wants to get paid. He's going to get the money's worth for his, breakout season. And, there's no doubt about it. He is going to get all-stars and he's going to get paid with these numbers that he's putting up. And obviously being the second option now for this Lakers team, even number one option at times. I mean, we saw multiple times at the beginning of the season. May I remind you, the 51-point game? Just saying. I mean, there's some greatness that's coming out of Austin Reaves now this season, and it's been great to watch for sure when it comes all said and done. So, great job out there for AR. 38 points, leading the Lakers tonight with MVP caliber performance tonight when it comes all said and done. Luka Doncic, obviously tonight, guys, 35 points, still putting up Luka Magic type numbers. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he is the face of the team. He's the number one option for us. And, he is the guy going into this season and for many years to come, even after LeBron James retires. And it seems, guys, the way LeBron James has been playing for the past couple of games now, I'm here to say it. There is It looks like that LeBron James may be going into the twilight of his career and maybe just passing the torch now to Luka Doncic as the face of the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. Now, does that mean that maybe he will be moving on from the Lakers? I don't believe that's going to happen. I mean, I think more than anything that we just have to wait until he actually announces that this will be maybe his final season or maybe next year. I mean, it's just sort of remains to be seen how he's feeling when it comes to his passion of the game. But we just have to wait and see. But when it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, Luka is the guy. He is the guy. He's been showing what he's made of with 35 points, went 4 of 9 from the three, 100% from the free throw line, and managed to give us 5 rebounds and 11 assists with 1 block out there tonight. And talk about the lob that he gave to a 40-year-old LeBron James. I mean, that was amazing what we saw from him in the second quarter. So great job out there for Luka Doncic tonight. But if I had to give it to, I'm going to give it to Austin Reaves tonight, guys. I mean, he deserves it. He showed up, especially his shooting was amazing tonight. So he deserves MVP of tonight's game. Or if there was a co-MVP, I'll give it to those two guys because they really showed up on the offensive side and just continued to attack the Dallas Mavericks when it came down to it. Even though there was a moment in at the end of the second quarter that the Dallas Mavericks took the lead to end the second quarter, but they regrouped and showed up in the second half and dominated in the fourth. So great job out there for the Lakers tonight with these guys leading the helm with their scoring abilities. So great job out there for Luka and Austin Reaves tonight. LeBron James, 13 points out there tonight, guys. Went 2 of 6 from the three, had 5 rebounds and 7 assists with 1 steal. And guys, I just have to say, this may be probably just LeBron James still getting his bearings back into the game. He even mentioned, I believe it was a couple of days ago with the win against the Utah Jazz, I believe, where sorry, it was against the LA Clippers. It was a NBA tournament matchup. So, it was LeBron James who was saying that, you know what, I'm still getting my bearings in. This is kind of like my preseason tryouts, for LeBron James for these past couple of games now. So, and maybe that's well respected because, it's like, okay, this is just LeBron just, kicking in some gears here and there and just trying to get back to his normal self we saw for the past couple of years now. Yeah, being LeBron, So I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but when it comes all said and done, I mean, this was just not like a normal performance from LeBron tonight, especially when it comes to scoring wise, averaging 20 type of games. But it is just maybe he's just getting his bearings in for these past couple of games, and this is just one of them. So, 13 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three, and managed to give us 5 rebounds and 7 assists out there tonight with 1 steal. And I'm here to say this right now. This is actually what I want to see from this Lakers team. For the past couple of years, they have always relied on LeBron James to win us games and just finishing games for us, being number one option for us. And it's just always been that type of trend. And we were kind of hoping seeing that from Anthony Davis at one point when he was with the Lakers, but we never saw it. But now with Luka on the team and Austin Reaves finally stepping up as possibly the second option for the team now, it just shows you that that LeBron James seeing what is the Lakers' success is looking like, and he loves it, and he's seeing it that it's going pretty well for them, and now more than ever, it seems like he doesn't want to interfere that, and he just wants to take a back seat. And with LeBron James potentially doing so, it may save him more energy more than anything when it comes to playoff time. When it comes to playoff time, maybe LeBron James will, turn on his playoff LeBron skill sets once the playoff comes around and possibly take us to the NBA Finals. I mean, I'm just thinking a lot of scenarios how things will turn out for the Lakers. So far going into the season and going into the postseason type scenarios. But I know postseason is way couple of months now for us to be talking about, but that's just my personal opinion when it comes down to that. But still, it is just a great situation of what we're seeing from the Lakers now, especially as I've been saying this for the numerous years and numerous live streams that I've been talking about, is that I want to see LeBron James just, taking a back seat and allowing, players to step up and show up and just dominate when it comes all said and done. So just a great win, and just LeBron James just taking a backseat for Luka and Austin Reaves just leading the helm with the scoring and the dominance to help us win games that way. So, but he had a solid night. He had a solid night. So great job out there for LeBron James. Rui Hachimura had 14 points, guys. Went 4 of 8 from the three and managed to get his 4 rebounds out there tonight with 1 steal out there tonight. So great night for Rui Hachimura, especially his shooting. It was really helpful, especially in the second half. So great job out there for Rui Hachimura. DeAndre Ayton returns after being out for the Clippers game, where obviously nothing has changed. He's showing some of his greatness tonight, especially against Anthony Davis tonight. And that quote that he put out there during before the game started, that he is saying that this is what the Lakers wanted from him after missing Anthony Davis, and this is actually true. We were looking for a center-esque Anthony Davis type of player, and this is what DeAndre Ayton is all about, with his 17-point game. And, obviously tonight with 8 rebounds and 2 assists, managed to give us 1 steal and 2 blocks in this game. So, and obviously he was the better player tonight compared to Anthony Davis, who had 12 points and managed to give the Dallas Mavericks 5 rebounds and 5 assists with 3 blocks, actually. So, due to the circumstances with him fighting through injuries and wanting to play in this game, he had a solid night. Let's give him some credit, all right? With even though 12 points is not like impressive, but still defensively, he was there for the team. And we kind of saw it in the second quarter at one point. So his defensive skill set is something that was amazing what we saw from him during his times with the Lakers. And, his scoring was just that extra perk that he brings to the table when he was with the Lakers. But with DeAndre Ayton, sure, brings some scoring. He brings some abilities to give you 15 to like 17 points per game. But it's all about his defense, and that's what we wanted when we signed him. Is that he grabs those rebounds as much as he can and plays great defensively with those 2 blocks and 1 steal that he put up tonight. And this was the continuation of what we saw from him so far this season. And the combination that he brings to the table with Luka Doncic is kind of gives you a bit of I don't know what the word for it is, but it's like we're having a LeBron James and Anthony Davis type moments so far this season from Luka and DeAndre Ayton. So it's really working out, and it's showing very well that he is the right fit for this team, and it's been showing. And he played great, played better than Anthony Davis tonight when it comes all said and done. So great job out there for our starting lineups, guys. They really showed up when it came down to it. But when it comes down to our second unit, other than maybe Jackson Hayes and his dunk that he made tonight, I mean, he was amazing to show up for the second unit with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist, and 1 block out there tonight. And then you had Gabe Vincent with 6 points, went 2 of 3 from the 3. So great job out there on his end. But, not a lot of effort from Jake LaRivia and Maxi Kleber against his former team tonight. So, but it was all the efforts came from our starting lineups out there tonight. And just on a side note, guys, I'm seeing a lot of people commenting on my YouTube shorts, and they're saying that I made a mistake when it came to the title of the video, that Jackson Hayes, basically made a dunk from the free throw line. I know that it seems that he may have not did that, but I don't know. All what I'm seeing all across, X or Twitter is that people are saying that he made that dunk from the free throw line. So this is not from my own words. I'm getting it from other sources. So take that word. If you guys think that I still should change it, I will change it. But still, it is out there on X for you guys to look at. I mean, everybody's saying it. So it's not me, it's from other sources. So I'm just taking their word for it. And it's kind of, I know it doesn't seem like it, but, he made it from that far. I mean, I don't know what you want to call that particular spot that he made that dunk from. Maybe mid range dunk. I don't know what it was, but it was around there. It was around there. So I'm just here to say that, just to get off my chest, because I'm tired of seeing the comments on there and on here and all over social media when it comes down to that. But it's not from me. It's from social media, especially on X, when it comes down to that. So, but yeah, guys. I mean, that was the game. That was a game tonight, and obviously it was such a great win tonight for the Lakers. And what a good way for them to continue their strive that they're on right now, especially when it comes to the NBA Cup being 4-0, and for them to be qualified for the quarterfinals. So obviously, yeah, is something that looks really good for the Lakers tonight, guys. When it comes all said and done, so. And it was just such a great win tonight for the Lakers, and hopefully they continue this stride that they're on, especially with their 6-game winning streak. As they continue to improve their record and just being a really good competitive team in the Western Conference. Just being the second seed in the Western Conference and just being competitive. And it's showing with Luka and Austin Reaves leading the helm, with LeBron James being the third option, taking a back seat and not always leading the Lakers to victories every chance that he gets because of the lack of effort from this Lakers team. But when it comes all said and done, guys, it was a good team effort, and just let them play. Let them play. They seem they're having fun, and it's been a while that we seen this type of game of Lakers basketball from this Lakers team for quite some time. So I'm loving it. Thank you, Nico, for Luka Doncic, and it's really looking good that the Lakers are finally going into a type of new dynasty now, with Luka leading the helm for this Lakers team for many years to come, and just still in the twilight of his career, in his prime, and just doing amazing things, putting up MVP caliber numbers. And I'm here to say it, he's going to get MVP. So far this season. So hopefully this continues. For Luka Doncic throughout this season. But great win tonight for this Lakers team. Let's see here from Ghetto Rabbit. Luka got his 35-point average. Yeah, I mean, he's been averaging 30. I mean, the guy is just no doubt about it. He's ranked number one on every list, being on the top of the list for scoring points in the NBA. So, he's up there. And, we all know there's a history, when you get awards for MVP, they always see who's the number one guy that's making a huge impact on the team. But of course, scoring lights out. And that's what Luka is doing. I mean, the guy's averaging 30. And, it's just, he's just amazing, amazing, so far this season. And it's continuing to show. So great job out there for Luka Doncic. And, guys, he deserves everything, when it comes to, MVP. So hopefully he gets it. Lucas showed up in the yeah, I saw that. Yeah. In the Bugatti. Yeah, I saw that. He has the money for it. Yeah, he has the money for it to get that. So uh it's just it's rare to see one. And I don't really see one here in Denver. So I rarely see it. I'll see a lot of Lamborghinis more than anything. But yeah, I mean, a Bugatti, it's really rare to see it. And obviously, he has the money to get it. So he deserves it. He deserves it because, he's the face of the LA, especially now with him leading the helm instead of LeBron James, and it's just you have to get those type of perks as the face of LA for a historic franchise in the Los Angeles Lakers. So, but yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I loved it. We're taking AD back for, yeah, yeah, for Connect. I know it's a laughing emoji and it's a laughable type of response, but at the same time, it's just the fan in me. And what I saw from Anthony Davis for the 6 years he's been with the Lakers, and now seeing him just being cursed by injuries. And we all knew that he was injury prone, even when he was with the Lakers. But there were times where he played through injuries, and he still averages 20. He still gives you 15 to 20 rebounds a game. I mean, the guy knows when he is needed, even playing through injuries, he will show up. And he actually did it tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. But obviously, the Mavs fans, they don't appreciate it. They just want to see Luka back, and that type of scenario where it's like, just get rid of Anthony Davis because we're tired of seeing him get injured every chance that he gets. And it's just they're really missing out on a good player and what he brings to the table. And guys, he hasn't gotten injured in a significant type of injury. I mean, it's not like he got like what do you call it? What do you call it? Like I don't know. For some reason, a couple of weeks ago, when we faced or maybe it was a month ago, I forgot what it was, but there was the talks, and obviously there were when it came to him getting an Achilles injury. And I think the reports were that it was not true. So the Mavs fans, they have to really show some love for Anthony Davis, and just show that he is doing what he can to be the best player they can be for that team and for the fans. So it's just they just have to show him some love. But if any given chance, if he is it shows the opportunity happens, maybe by being waived, maybe we will sign him. But trading for him or possibly him going somewhere and then we trade for him, I don't know. It's just for Delta Connect, I think you should get better value for Anthony Davis, but it's just a whole different type of situation there. So, but I want him back. I want him back on the team. That's just me. And and obviously you saw before the game started, Laker fans showed love for Anthony Davis. I mean, once a Laker, always a Laker, and that's what Anthony Davis was for this Lakers culture and just Lakers fans for the 6 years that he was here. So, all right, let's continue on with the comments here from Ghetto Rabbit, and thank you all for joining me. By the way, I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. And, hit that notification bell. And guys, we're 200 subscribers away from reaching 5,000. So once again, I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. And we're building a great culture here. And it's all you guys that make that possible. So show me love, support, hit that notification bell, subscribe. I really appreciate it. But let's continue on with the comments here. Lakers versus Spurs Cup quarterfinals, December 10th. Yeah, that'll be a great matchup for sure, especially with the Spurs beating Denver Nuggets tonight and for the in-season tournament. So they're in the qualifier for it. So that's going to be a good matchup for sure. And the Lakers did beat them once, and hopefully they can do it again with Luka Magic leading the helm for that victory, hopefully on December 10th against the Spurs. So really can't wait for that. Also from Get a Rabbit, I love AD, respect and thank him. Yeah, I mean, it is, he was just such a great player for us, guys. Injuries do happen, and especially when it comes to Anthony Davis during his times with the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's well documented. There were times where he only played for 30 games or 40 games. There was once where he played for 70 games, and that was an amazing turn of events for that, for sure. But it was just it sucked that he left, or obviously getting traded. But when Luka Doncic is on the table, you have to make that trade. And, even if it was trading the whole farm to get him, I mean, you had to get a guy like Luka Doncic, and thank goodness for the Lakers, they didn't have to give up a lot to get Luka Doncic. So, you know, all thanks to Nico for making that happen. So, but yeah, great to show some love and respect for Anthony Davis because he was great for us, and hopefully he gets more success for for him to be with the Lakers or during his times with the Lakers. So okay, I'm seeing these comments on here. Okay, I think this is a Mavs fan on here, guys. Let's prepare ourselves. Let's see. We don't care. We want Nico back. Yeah, we feel you. We feel you for sure. I mean, Mavs fans, they are so pissed. I get it, man. I get it. Obviously, it is. I've seen the videos. I've seen the outrage, and they're so passionate. Let's give them a lot of appreciation. They are passionate for their players, especially for a dynasty guy in Luka Doncic, who's still in his prime, by the way. So I get it. Nico ruined the Dallas Mavericks for trading, Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers. Out of all teams, they traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, hey, man, I get it. I get it. I mean, if it was the other way around, we will be rioting, all over Dallas and the organization, and calling for, for them to sell the team or anything, or bring back, you know, uh, Mark Cuban. I mean, whatever. I mean, I feel you for sure, but at the same time, as a Laker fan, you know, getting Luka Doncic for basically nothing, obviously was it's still one of the most historic trades to ever happen in NBA history. This tops it. This tops it because, as you can see now, with how the Lakers are doing and what Dallas is doing, I feel you. But at the same time, as a Laker fan, it's a dream come true. So I'm sorry, but I just had to bring that out. So, uh, street clothes for the future of the league. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Anthony Davis has been plagued with injuries, and with him now with the Dallas Mavericks, and he can, and nothing is. They're not riding on anything, when it comes to them being competitive in the Western Conference. He can basically just take his time and just, recover from injuries. So I'll take AD for Luke. Yeah. Maybe in 2K you can do that, but in real life, no, it's not going to happen. Let's see some more here. Okay, let's see. The whole farm. We got a bum and a first round pick. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, if you look at it, you only have to give up one first round pick to get Luka Doncic. I mean, I still can't believe it. The Lakers pulled off the steal of the century for this trade for Luka, and it's amazing. It's amazing how how that turned out to be one of the screwed off like type of trades that ever happened to Dallas Mavericks history. And even Mark Cuban brought it up that he would have never made that trade. And obviously, that's an obvious type of response. It's for the Dallas fan base and the organization, that you don't trade your top guy for an aging injury prone, first round, former champion. I know I get what was their mindset and what, and even before the trade happened, I mean, Anthony Davis was playing very well for us. He was playing through injuries. There were times where he was playing through injuries and he looked very good for the Lakers before the trade began in February. And it was he was playing great. I mean, he was averaging 25 points per game, giving you 12 to 15 rebounds a game, and he was looking good for us. It was just once he went to Dallas, I don't know what happened. It was the nutrition staffs or something. I don't know. I mean, you guys have a certain I don't know, Dallas organization. I don't know what you're feeding these players. But it seems like every time, I saw a picture of Anthony Davis, he looks more big, more, I don't want to say, well, let's just say he fat. All right. he looked fat. And, maybe it's the food there. Maybe it's the barbecue. Maybe I don't know what is going on in Dallas for them to be overeating. I mean, with Luka Doncic and all that. But, it seems that it is a weird situation in Dallas. Maybe they need to check things internally and fix some things in the organization and the staffs and everything to be respected. Again in the NBA. I don't know. We just saying. So yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna. No profanity here, guys. Okay, let's keep it clean. Yeah, I get you, man. I mean, I get you. I mean, it's frustrated, and if it was the other way around, I would have been rioting every single day, in front of the Mavs stadium or the organization. I mean, or the owner's house. I mean, I would have been protesting every single day. Just for the sell them, looking to sell the team or somehow bring back Luka. I mean, it is. It's obvious. I mean, it's don't worry about it. I mean, I feel you. Ghetto Rabbit, Nico's getting a statue and a suit retirement, in LA. Yeah, maybe a jersey retirement, maybe like a statue, probably next, maybe like a small statue once maybe Luka retires in LA, and him winning us multiple championships and all that. So maybe it looks like maybe a little small mini statue next to Luka statue in LA, but we just have to wait and see about that. Uh, yeah, well, he better. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about this comment here, or you're probably talking about something else, but yeah, I mean, maybe Nico, or maybe possibly Mark Walter, the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, may give a job for Luka. Sorry, not Luka. Nico, um, in the organization. You never know. I mean, at least that he can do that for Nico, but we just have to wait and see about that. Or maybe Rob will give him a job. I'm not sure, but we have to wait and see. Every sports best trade for LA and worse for Dallas. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. I agree with you on that. I mean, it's one of the greatest trades to ever happen, not just NBA, but if you make the argument in sports history. Now, people may say Oshie Otani, maybe not trades, but the signee, maybe it was the best in sports history, or maybe LeBron going to Miami. I mean, there's a lot of list of great players being traded, and that changed the dynasty. But this one here takes the cake. It really does, especially for LA's perspective. Getting a franchise turnaround for many years to come in Luka Doncic, who is what, he's still in his prime. I think, what is he, 20, still 25 years old or something? He's 25 years old. So, it's just crazy. It's crazy that we pulled off this trade. I mean, sure, we had to thank Nico, but Rob Pelinka keeping his mouth shut for the past couple of months before they made this trade happen. I mean, I heard all about it. He people were saying that that Rob needed to just keep his mouth shut for this trade to happen, and we didn't hear nothing of it. I mean, I was actually doing a live stream, and it was against the Lakers versus the New York Knicks, and we won that game. And I believe Anthony Davis was out, and I think LeBron was playing. Austin Reeves. I mean, and Max Christie had a really good game. Max Christie had a really good game in that matchup against the New York Knicks. I think he had like 15 points or something like that. He had a really good defensive game as well. So, but once I went off air, it was like maybe 2 minutes after leaving the live stream. I checked my phone. I went on Instagram, and the first post that I saw was Shams Charania. And I was like, what the hell? I mean, Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. I mean, even I saw a clip of Ice Cube's son. I forgot his name at the moment, but he was doing a video, and he did this look, and I was like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, "Oh, man, I guess it's probably true that he is getting traded." And then I saw like multiple other posts, and I was like, "Okay, I got to go back live on ZSN and make my reaction of this trade." And it was really good. I got a lot of views out of that video and that live stream, excuse me, and it was awesome. It was a like, oh my god moment, and man, it changed my night. It changed my last couple of days after. I mean, it was amazing from the Lakers perspective, but for the Dallas, it's probably one of the worst trades that you can ever make in NBA history, especially against your so-called rival in the Lakers. Because I know there's a rival that the Dallas have towards the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers don't really feel the same way. It's basically Boston, and that's it. But obviously, but when it comes down to it, this was arguably one of the worst trades that the Dallas has ever made. But this was obviously the best trade that the Lakers have ever made in sports history, no doubt about it. In 2K, that is good, my guy. Yeah, that's the only alternative. I'm sorry. I have to say it, but it is a type of scenario where you could somehow bring back Luka in a trade, just increase Anthony Davis's stats by 99% and just make a trade that way. And that's how you would get Luka back. But I don't know. It's yeah, it's a done deal. I mean, it's already been finalized for a long time, so you can't bring him back. I'm sorry, but it's the reality. I mean, hey, if you still want to root for Luka, become a Laker fan. Just saying, become a Laker fan and root for Luka Doncic in the purple and gold as a Laker. I'm just saying. I mean, at this point, we're seeing a lot of Dallas fans merging to the Lakers side just to root for Luka Doncic. So, I mean, I'm just saying, it's just there's a lot of them doing so. Maybe you should do the same. But sorry if I'm putting that type of you know ultimatum, but that's the only way. Also, if you want to, you know, root for Luka. So, but I don't think you're going to do that. So, but hockey players and NFL players can stay in shape. Um, yeah, that's true, especially NFL players for sure. And I'm not sure how the Cowboys how they keep in shape, but I think I mean, so far they're doing pretty good for themselves so far this season for their organization. Even though their secondary needs to be improved, and the defense needs to be improved. I mean, I'm a Denver Broncos fan, and we beat you guys like like crazy. I'm trying to look. I try to look a word for it, but I couldn't find it. But As a Broncos fan, it was a really good game, but we beat you badly. We beat you badly in this. I believe it was like in the second half, or it was probably a blowout. I might be mistaken. So it was. But maybe there's some areas in league sports in Dallas that they're doing pretty well for themselves. But this one, when it comes to your Dallas Mavericks, they don't know how to keep in shape. They really don't, or stay in shape. Excuse me. So yeah, for sure. A little Nico, like little Penny. Yeah, for sure. It's just it sucks. It really, but at the same time, it is. It's it's great. It's great. What Nico did for us. He deserves everything that he gets for sure. Let's see here. Last comment here. I'm not on your side. Don't sell AD Bitcoin's ass. Yeah, yeah, you don't have to agree with me. I mean, it's all good, and I get your pain, bro. But at the same time, it is, it's the reality. And at the same time, guys, Anthony Davis, when healthy, he shows up. He puts up big numbers, but he's fighting through injuries that he has been fighting since last season, and it's just been gnawing him. And it's just he's injury prone. There are times where he does stay healthy, and he's awesome to watch. We saw 6 years with him. When he is injured, it sucked big time. And the only option that we had available was LeBron James, an aging LeBron James, and we always relied on him to help us win games. And now this season, it seems now that LeBron James seeing that Luka is the face now of the team and Austin Reaves on the rise up. It just shows you that he's taking a back seat now. And this is something that I always wanted to see out of this Lakers team when it came to LeBron James and age and LeBron. And I'm finally seeing it. Luka is the face of the team, and he's leading the helm with it. And it looks like that it's going to continue to be that way. And now, more than anything, it shuts all the rumors that LeBron James wants to go and move on from the Lakers and possibly get traded once the trade deadline happens if the Lakers are not living up to expectations. Guess what? The Lakers are winning games. They are the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, being competitive in the Western Conference, and they are just winning games. And now it's making LeBron happy that he doesn't have to do a lot scoring wise to help us win games. That's why he's only relying on Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves to help them win games. So, and I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it when it comes to this Lakers team, guys. And it's just fun again. It's fun to see the Lakers finally winning basketball games and having fun doing so. So, uh, we're going to sleep happy tonight, Laker fans. We're going to sleep happy tonight with this win. And now more than ever, we are in a good situation in the so far this season. And hopefully it continues that way with Luka dominating, with Austin Reaves having an not MVP, all-star caliber season, and Luka being MVP caliber season. And hopefully he just stays healthy and the rest of the crew, and just continue to win. Continue to win. If you want to be competitive in the Western Conference, you have to continue to win. And with Denver losing tonight, and I believe it was other teams losing tonight as well, the Lakers are in a good situation with the seed wise when it comes to the second seed in the Western Conference. So, and with their 6-game winning streak and being 4-0 in the NBA tournament for the NBA Cup, it is looking very well looking very good for this Lakers team, guys. And it's awesome. It's awesome. Lakers beat the Mavs tonight, guys, 129 to 119. Austin Reaves leading the helm with 38 points, with Luka Doncic with 35 points. Just obviously leading with their scoring and their efforts tonight, especially their shooting. Overall, this team, 51% from the three. They shot lights out tonight against the Mavs, and it showed. And obviously, it was awesome tonight for the Lakers to get this win tonight. And I believe they have a Sunday's matchup. I believe it's against the Suns, but I might be mistaken. I know they have a matchup against the Suns, and it's a back-to-back game, but just want to make sure, just to be on the safe side, I will just look it up real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, oh, it's against the Pelicans. Easy win there. Hopefully, this is hope that will not be a trap game scenario where the Lakers will not show up in that game, but or just take a back seat because they think it's an easy win for them to just take a back seat of. But no, they have to uh, win Sunday when they face the Pelicans on Sunday at home, by the way. And I believe after that it will be they face the Suns at home, and then they have a day off on Tuesday, December 2nd. Then 2 days off, excuse me. So that's a good thing. Then they go to Toronto, where they have it's a pretty good team. So maybe there will be a possible win, but we just have to wait and see about that. And then we face our rival in the Boston Celtics on December 5th. And then Saturday, day off. And then they have the 76ers on the road. And then it will be the Spurs on December 10th next week, or 2 weeks actually, when they face the Spurs for the in-season tournament quarterfinals. So, but you know, they have a couple of things they need to get done with before they face that team. So let's hope they continue this type of win mentality and continue to stack up wins as much as they can so they can be competitive in the Western Conference when it comes all said and done. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And make sure to follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And good night to you too, Ghetto Rabbit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.